Hello everyone. Welcome to the form filling guidelines for Symbiosis Entrance Test. Now, Symbiosis International University conducts SET, which is the admission test for various undergraduate programs under Symbiosis International University. Now, the exam is being scheduled to happen on 5th of May and 11th of May, for which the application form or the registration is open from 6th December to 12th April. Now, before I take you through a live form filling session, let me quickly explain or show you the list of documents or details that you need to have handy to be able to fill the form without any difficulty. Number one, as a part of the application form, you are to upload a recent passport size photo of yours, of course, a scanned copy. Three things that you need to understand about uploading a photograph is one, the size. It has to be within the prescribed limit between 10 KB to 500 KB. Two, it has to be one of the formats mentioned, .jpg, .jpeg, etc. And most importantly, the photo shouldn't be older than 4 months. Then you need to have a scanned copy of your 10th mark sheet, a scanned copy of your 12th mark sheet in case if you have already appeared for 12th and you have received the mark sheet, caste certificate copy and domicile certificate copy, or one of them wherever they are applicable. And very important point, since the exam is conducted on 2 days, the choice of the exam date should be very clear before you submit the form, because once you choose a date and you submit the form, you cannot make any changes to the test date. Now, with this information, let us quickly go through the SET website and I will take you through the entire form filling process in a live manner. Now, this is the SET website. Now, once you open the website, you need to click on Apply for SET if you are registering for the first time. And once you click on that link, it will open another window. Now, once we open the registration page, you need to click on Register. And then it displays a set of instructions. Please go through all the details without missing any important information. And once you scroll down and go through all the details, you need to select the box which confirms that you have gone through all the required information as mentioned in the bulletin and click on Continue. Now you will have to start by entering your basic details. The first one is the name of the applicant, and this is extremely important that you write the name the same way as how it is in your 10th or 12th mark sheet. Once again, the applicant name should be written exactly like how it is in your 10th and 12th mark sheet. Please do remember, you cannot change the applicant name later. So once we enter the applicant name, then date of birth, also ensure that the date of birth you have selected is as per the 10th class mark sheet. Category, depending on which category you belong to. If you are from a reserved category like SC or ST or differently able, or one of the other categories that you belong to, you need to select that accordingly so that at subsequent stage, you will be asked to upload the relevant document supporting the category reservation. If you are from open category, at a later point of time, you wouldn't be asked to upload any documents. Now, mobile number, please ensure that you give the mobile number which is in use and also something that will be continuously active at least for the next 5-6 months. And then an email ID. I often see that a lot of students have their email IDs are not functioning because the inbox is full or whatever. So please ensure that the email ID that you give here is such that it is active and you do receive emails. And the same email ID needs to be typed in again for confirmation. Now for HSE, which is your 12th standard, you need to select which stream you are studying. And the next stage is where you will have to choose the exam dates. Now you can attempt the exam once or twice. If you are attempting the exam on both the days, they will consider the best of the score. However, I suggest you evaluate all the exams that you are targeting for, and according to the dates of the other exams, decide whether you want to attempt SET on 5th of May or 11th of May or both the dates. Now, just for understanding's sake, I will select both the dates. And for each slot that you have selected, you need to choose 3 preferences for exam sitting. So once I choose 3 different preferences for test 1, then for the second slot, again, I'll have to choose 3 different test preferences in terms of city. And then I will have to upload a current passport size photo. And as mentioned earlier, the photo should be within the size limit mentioned, should be one of the formats mentioned, and should not be older than 4 months. Now, once we upload the photo, we select the box that we have read all the details from the bulletin, and whatever details we have entered now, the name, email ID, mobile number, and all other details are correct. And once you click on save and continue, it will throw any errors if there are. Like, for example, I have chosen the test city preference 1 and 3 as same, so it didn't accept. So we must choose 3 different test cities. And once you click on save and continue, that's when the account gets created. And the last stage before we receive the login ID and password is to enter the one-time password that is sent to the mobile number that you have provided earlier. Now, once I enter the mobile number and click on submit, this is when the first phase of the registration is completed. And as you can see, there is an account created on my name with the details that I have provided. Now, at this stage, we will have to make the payment for the test, and the test is charged at the rate of 2,250 rupees per attempt. Now, since I have selected both the exam dates, I will have to pay a total of 4,500. And there are different modes of payment. As you can see, I can make the payment through different payment gateways. So once I click here to pay, and I provide the details of either my credit card or debit card or net banking or UPI of the choices provided, the payment gets over and we receive a confirmation on the email. Once the payment is complete, then you will be redirected to the login page. And when you enter your SET ID and the password, which you must have received via message, WhatsApp, as well as email, it would ask you to change the password because the current password is a system generated one. So as seen on the screen, you will be asked to enter the current password and choose a new password of your choice. Once the payment is complete and you log in to your account using the ID and password that you have received, it would ask you to change the password on the first login. because the password you have received is a system generated one. So once you change the password, it will take you to a dashboard on which you'll be able to see the payment status for the test. And once the payment status shows as paid after you finish the payment, the next step would be to upload any relevant documents as well as select the required programs and campuses and make the requisite payment for the program campus choice. So, to summarize, there are 9 steps that one needs to follow in the form filling process. Number 1 is to create an account by providing basic details like your name, date of birth, mobile number, email ID, category that you belong to, upload your passport size photograph, and verify the OTP. Then an account is created, login credentials are sent to you via email, WhatsApp message, with which you can log into the form and fill the form with your personal details, academic details, the selection of the test date, the city preferences for the test, and then make the payment for the number of tests that you have opted for. Once the payment is complete, you can log into your dashboard again. And once the payment status for the test is updated, you have to upload any relevant documents according to the category reservation or domicile if you have. And subsequently, it will display a list of the program and campus choice. You can select whichever campuses and programs you want to apply to and make a payment accordingly, which would complete not only the registration for the test, but also for the campuses and programs of Symbiosis that you want to target for.